guys, so don't you hate it when you really want something and so instead of like waiting in line like everybody else does, you decide to push in front of someone and then they get pissed at you for doing that? Yeah. Anyone who knows me knows that I don't really get angry very often. In fact, I'm a pretty placid person. But quite honestly, since I love humanity so much and believe in it, when people let me down so badly, I get frustrated. For example, not carrying out traditional societal values, like standing in a line and waiting for your turn. Now I can understand if there's an emergency or something and you actually cannot wait, because I've had to push into a line twice. In my 6 years of schooling, I have pushed in the canteen line twice. Other than that, I have never had to push into a line before. You know why? Because I have time in my life just like other people. But when it comes to a canteen line at school, I would expect that pretty much everyone would be able to just wait their turn. The fact that people can't is just one of the things that peeves me off about people at my school. This week, I was waiting in the canteen line with my friend. Let's call her Booberella. And so we've waited in line, not for a very long time actually, because we got there pretty quick, good on us. And with only a couple people behind us, suddenly some year 11 chick decides she's gonna walk on by. Now if you don't go to my high school, then maybe things are a bit different where you are, but basically when someone wants to push in at our school, they walk from the very front of the line and stand at the side, okay? We all know your game. Now there were only a couple people behind Booberella and I, okay? And we were just thinking to ourselves, it's not that long a wait. I mean, surely she can go to the back. Of course, you probably get where this story is going because that wasn't the case. My friend and I quite clearly thought to each other, this chick cannot possibly be so stupid as to walk directly in front of us and then push in right in front of us. I mean, that can't happen. People aren't that stupid. But she proved me wrong. A small gap opened up between the window for the canteen and another person, and she swooped in like a magpie looking at a shiny thing. Strike one for being a terrible human, because you were stupid. Now quite frankly, it's very normal for people to push in at our canteen line. I mean, I go to a Catholic school and people don't have ethics. However, this time, a combination of my year 12 confidence and my pissed offedness, if that is even a word, combined to create an ultimate force of anger, confidence, I don't even know. All I wanted, quite simply, was wedges, okay? Because wedges are very delicious to have. And I knew that they run out quickly, so I wanted to get there as quick as possible. If you want wedges, and you're in my school, you get to the canteen as early as possible, or you're not gonna get the wedges. We know this, we know this. So this chick has swooped in front of us, and I was not taking any of it. And I looked at my friend Booberella, who just looked quite frankly shocked, as I did. And I went to the chick and I went, really? Really? I said it loudly enough that she would be able to hear me, and she didn't turn around. Strike two for pretending to be ignorant. Pretending? Maybe she was, we don't know. So she hadn't turned around, so my immediate response was, I'm taking none of this crap. So I grabbed her by the shoulder, whipped her around and went, are you serious? Are you freaking kidding me? We both saw what just happened here. And her response was, oh sorry, I didn't see you, my bad. Really? That's what you're gonna try and pull? And so she didn't go to walk to the back of the line where she should have gone or where she would have been if she'd stood in line in the first place. She just moved to the side again, and I'm like, this chick is gonna push in front of some other poor sucker. So the repetition of her crime and lying about the fact that she didn't mean it and didn't see me was her third strike, and she was already out, okay? I had already lost my faith of humanity in her, okay? Gone. She, nothing. And then she put the icing on the cake that was my terrible day. One of her friends came up and stood next to her, clearly gonna push in as well, and she whispered to her friend, this bitch didn't let me through. Really? Really? I guess I should have let you push in front of me and get what I wanted to get. In fact, why should you have to deal with everything else that everyone else deals? Clearly, you're far too special for all that. I didn't say anything because my anger meter, my bitch level had just, it's gone. I didn't have it anymore. I don't have that kind of energy in me. I can't be mean. But the space finally opened up at the window for the canteen for me to go in, and at my school usually there's 3 people to a window, and I waited until there was 2 spaces left at the window before I stepped forward just to rub it in her face that she wasn't going nowhere. It's really common, I found out. I was talking with my group about it, and my friend Boobarella and my other friend Aquado, let's call her Aquado, they were both telling me that they've been pushed in front of heaps of times and they've never had the balls to say anything because they just don't see the point. And it makes me sad to admit that quite often I don't see the point. I mean, honestly, me telling off that girl is not going to change a single thing. She's going to push in front again. After a while, you just stop calling people out on it. And that's because nobody changes. People can be crappy and people can be nice. And sometimes people can be both. And what matters is that people always have redeeming factors. I mean, I'm sure that chick isn't a completely bad chick. I'm sure she has some redeeming quality. I mean, she had a friend, so it's gotta be something. I hope that didn't seem like too bad of a rant for you. I mean, I'm pretty sure that a lot of you can relate to that. And if you have any funny stories of people pushing in front of lines for you or something, please let me know in the comments box below. And if you push in front of people in lines, please let me know why you do it, because I don't get it. If you agree with me that sometimes people are crappy, give this a thumbs up. And if you agree with me that sometimes people are not crappy, also give this a thumbs up. Or if you don't want to do that, then please subscribe to me for more awesome goodness. I haven't actually done a rant before. I will see you guys next week when I will be 18. One last thing before I go. This video is dedicated to Miriam, who is not only my best friend, but my wife, my shorty, and the love of my life. So, but this is a special video for Miriam, so congratulations Miriam, you have a video for you. I look forward to seeing you guys next week, and I hope that your lives will be filled with very nice people rather than crappy people. So I'll see you next time, bye! Clearly, I have a thing with lines and people following the rules for a line. I'm sorry for liking civilized society.